Did you think you were only going to pick up the Quarry on June 10th this year? Well, think again, because Mario Strikers Battle League also drops that day for the Switch. Do you remember how great Mario Strikers was on the GameCube and its follow-up a year later for the Wii? Well, now the Nintendo Switch is getting its super full contact Mario Soccer game next month. It's been 15 years. Yes, 15 years. 15 years since the previous Strikers game came out, and now fans around the world are rejoicing at the fact that they won't have to wait long at all until this highly awaited follow-up releases for the Switch. So what exactly is new in this newest outing for Mario and company on the soccer pitch? Join me as we find out on today's episode of Game Watch. Mario Strikers is a beloved Mario spin-off franchise that pits Mario and his friends in 5-on-5 soccer matches in a full contact iteration of the sport. Players can brutally tackle each other for possession of the ball, throw opponents into electric barriers, use special shots for dazzling shots on goal, and utilize a variety of items to turn the tide, or the field, to your favor. These classic games earned a reputation of being one of the best Mario spin-offs, as the fun, arcadey gameplay and wild and chaotic moments served up heavy doses of ridiculous multiplayer fun for generations. Mario Strikers Battle League seeks to return to the pitch with more over-the-top flair that series fans have been itching for, and have added a number of new ways to make the game feel fresh for veteran players and compelling enough for new players to want to check it out. First things first, we have to acknowledge how great these animations look with the new art style chosen during the super shots, or what they call hyper strikes, for this new game. The way the camera zooms in and focuses on the players as they perform these over-the-top feats of acrobatic excellence is awesome, seeing as the developers here are very much paying homage to the previous game's art style as featured on the box art. Now, how cool is that? Speaking of hyper strikes, these super shots deviate somewhat from the older titles because there is now a specific way to pull off these devastating moves. Instead of placing a well-timed charged up shot like in the original games, in Mario Strikers Battle League, player must first guide their teammates over to a glowing orb on the pitch to enable access to the shot. From there, the player must fully charge up a shot and accurately hit their meter within the strike gauge 2 times to dictate the accuracy of the shot. Once pulled off, the hyper strike animation will commence. If the hyper strike makes it into the goal, the shots are worth 2 points now, so make sure you practice your timing to get these shots down to put some distance on your opponents. In addition, these hyper strikes can be pulled off by anyone on your team, as once the orb is picked up, everyone on your team will be emanating this electrifying energy, allowing any player who has possession of the ball to carry out these shots. This is a great change from the previous Mario Strikers, since you would only be able to carry out these special shots with a team captain. Each shot is unique to each character as well, as we can see Yoshi give birth to this massive egg, thwomping around the pitch a few times before ultimately ravaging the goal net. Also featured in the gameplay trailer is Luigi's Hyper Strike, as he encases the ball in a frantic vacuum tornado akin to his vacuum in Luigi's Mansion, which spirals out of control, tossing all players in its reach before ultimately rocketing the ball towards the goal. Like I mentioned previously, these animations are incredible, and I can't wait to see what each character is able to pull off with their own unique hyper strikes. Also new to the game is gear that players can use to enhance their player stats. The more you play Mario Strikers Battle League, the more coins you will obtain, which will allow you to redeem them for gear that you can equip for your teammates that have special stat qualities. These qualities have an immediate effect on certain stat parameters, allowing for much more customization and stat configuration than ever before in the franchise. These pieces of gear also change the appearances of your players, giving you a plethora of ways to deck out your favorite strikers, both for practicality and cosmetically. From what we can see in this gameplay trailer, it looks like each piece of gear needs to be purchased individually, and that these stat attributes govern 5 different categories, being strength, speed, shooting, passing, and technique. This equipment may be purchased for the head, arms, body, and legs, giving you more control than ever over how you want your characters to look and perform on the pitch. Now, Super Strikes and the addition of gear may not be the only new and meaningful changes to the Mario Strikers formula, as something interesting seems to be happening to the arenas we will be playing on. From what it looks like, it seems that each pitch consists of two separate halves coming together into one full arena. These halves seem to represent different backdrops within the Mario universe, as we can see what appears to be the Mushroom Hills on this team's side, with Bowser Castle representing the other side. Cool, huh? Each side is replete with their own different color palettes, allowing for easier distinguishing of team players and names, as each player's color will change according to which side they represent. Although we have seen very little in the way of these new arenas, we can also clearly see one half of the arena to depict something more akin to Luigi's Mansion, with the other side more representative of that of Donkey Kong. Each side has its own different styles of electric boundaries, with goalposts and other structures reflecting each character's theme and background. I totally dig this new approach to the arenas, and I hope to see more and exciting new features and locations when we get the game next month. In addition to these 3 exciting new enhancements and changes to the Mario Strikers formula, we will also have the return of local multiplayer with the addition of online multiplayer, so now you can finally test your mettle against other strikers around the world. These multiplayer configurations also give you the option to use your customized characters with their gear enabled, or just simply play matches without any gear or enhancements. Items and various power-ups like Bob-ombs, banana peels, and red and green turtle shells, and more, return for more chaotic action added to the mix. We don't know exactly what kinds of extra modes or features this game has in store for us, but we don't have a long time to wait at all, as the game will officially launch on June 10th, 2022. It looks like Mario Strikers Battle League is shaping up to be one heck of a good time. One that pays homage and respect to the titles before it by maintaining that high-quality action soccer gameplay while also adding meaningful improvements to make it wholly unique and fresh. Now is a time I'd like to hear back from you guys. Will you be picking up the game this June? What are you most looking forward to with this game? Let me know in the comments below. Also, do me a solid and strike that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more Game Watch episodes just like this one and tons of reviews, discussions, top 10s, and other content surrounding video games. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care and have fun out there. Peace.